Hi everybody, what's up with another 922? If you're new to this channel, please, you know what to do. Subscribe, like, comment, share to your friends and loved ones. Yeah, I guess that's it. I'm just gonna dive into the game with everybody. Holy crap, the music is popping, man, right now. Either that or my volume is a little bit higher. I might have to lower that in editing. Yeah. If you skip through all the episodes, we're here at the bowling alley playing with Ian's friends and with Kurt. That's it. What? Kurt knows David Johnson. Isn't that right, Spencer? He was friends with David. We could ask him. We could. Yeah, that's for sure. That's one entire person who knew this guy. And whoever wrote the article and the police and don't play coy. You know better than anyone that the article was a cover-up. If it wasn't a murder, he waggles his finger at me. Would not be here bowling with us. What's that supposed to mean? Leave him alone, Todd. Yeah, Todd, you're going a bit too far. Spencer had nothing to do with anything. Just let it go. Yeah, man, back off with my boy Todd, fam. You're gonna get these sleepy boy hands. I'm about to knock you up real good. Wait, no, that means knock you out. I said knock you out. I really did. 100%. Really? Oh, now they're doubting me. This is meta. This is breaking the fourth wall here. After all this time. Yes. After the time stuff, the poltergeist, the poem, that's Ian's voice cracks. Pardon me, that's right. Todd's eyes skitter from me to Ian and from Ian back to me. Boy, am I glad Ian decided to field this one. The pressure between my eyes makes it hard to follow whatever this guy is accusing me of. I think... Doesn't matter what you think. You know, I think I know what's going on. You got too close. Excuse me? Yeah, I think I get it. You're always hanging out with him these days. And the murder isn't the only thing I'd heard about him. Again, with the pointing. Come on. Oh my god, this is awkward, man. This guy, I gotta give it to Todd. He's got the balls to like, just... Oh, this is some random dude. I heard he was dead. Blah, 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 blah. You know, there's some people that are like that. And I gotta give them the salute, be confident. But at the same time, I gotta say... I gotta throw them under the bus at the same time because, you know, you can't be doing that. Again, with the pointing. Reminds me of my grandma, man. Hey, what? Hey, what? You know what I'm talking about. Eric tells me you've been to the Freeman run too. Oh, what are you saying? You know what I'm saying? No judgment, man. You do you. Easy now, hey. Yo, Todd is a little bit. He's jumping the gun. Taking the bull by its horns, or rather, jumping the gun. Really. I'm out of cigs. Gonna find a gas station. You fellas need anything? We're gonna do a quick cut. Alright. Todd remained quiet until we finished the set. Then, without saying a word, he left. Over the course of the rest of the evening, Ian and I exchanged only a couple of words. The ride home was heinous. Not only had I to endure the silence, but I'd almost lost the battle against barfing my guts out all over his car. Why? Because the guy sucks at driving. Hey. Do I have to censor this? YouTube is not naked, man. Literally. It's censored. Pre-censored already. For a moment there, I thought things were going to be normal. Maybe they are. Maybe I'm envisioning a platonic deal of what normal is that may never be attained. I suppose it was only a matter of time until people found out about my love for cock. And it makes sense that once that happened, someone would offhandedly use it against me. Yeah, it's kind of weird, you know. Maybe it's because in my areas, you know, like... homosexual people are like accepted enough, you know, like, oh, you're gay, no problem, it's chill, you know, as long as you're not outright, you know, really sexual about it. Like, you can be whatever preference you want, a sexual identity you want, as long as you're not forcing it down other people's throats or not bothering anybody. Because I mean, it doesn't matter if you're male or female, really. If you're a piece of shit person or you're bothering people, you're gonna attract some bad reps, you know. Yeah, it happened before, it will happen again. And going back to the game, it sucks, but it makes sense. What doesn't make sense is how we got there. Almost sounds like something a paranoid Alzheimer's patient would come up with, doesn't it? Is Ian part of some kind of group of paranormal investigators? Is that where he knows Todd from? And were they investigating me? Could be. This is no big deal. It's fine. Do I care? They were probably the ones spreading the rumors, or his tail wagged a little bit, you know, a little bit of a dance, a little bit of wag. I don't care. I can't care. When Todd was throwing accusations around, I felt bad for Ian and felt nothing for me. This is between Todd and Ian. I don't care. Seems like you do care. You're trying to force yourself. I don't know. Almost feels like I should care. Like I should take the blame for this. No. Andrew did warn me something like this would happen in his annoying, cryptic way. Freaking Andrew, man. But that doesn't make sense either. Whatever had happened in the run has no relation to what happened just then. I didn't choose for Ian to study me like some kind of zoo exhibit. I didn't choose for him to get yelled at because he wasn't supposed to get too chummy with me. It's kind of like that, isn't it? If you have a female friend, they're gonna be like, "Oh, it's you, isn't it? Are you with one another?" Some people will assume that. It kind of makes sense, but that's like sometimes it's a leap. Makes no sense, right? If you're in those shoes, in the shoes of having friends with either a female friend or you know, or a friend that's not straight, I'm gonna say, and they're gonna be like, yeah, maybe you're you know, it's like, come on, that's a leap right there. That is, if I'm reading the situation right, of course. Who knows, man? Life is just strange. Says a lot about me, doesn't it? That's all of them. Every person that tried to get close to me here has some kind of ulterior motive. Kurt's there because I promised I'd help him out with his revenge plot or whatever. I only see Andrew once a week, but he's not even trying to hide. He's been spying on me for who knows how long. And now it turns out Ian's got something shady going on as well. Just how much of a coincidence is it that Ian and Andrew know one another? Didn't even think about that. I mean, it's not really a coincidence, Spencer. You're overthinking. I know I have friends that overthink, really overthink, that to the point that they are. I don't want to self-diagnose them and everything, but they do self-harm with themselves. It's a deep. It's a mature topic. Yes, maybe YouTube would be like, "Whoa, Sleepy, you can't be saying that. Sleepy B, you can't be saying that." Yeah, something, all right. I don't ignore it. I acknowledge it. That's for sure. I told him, you know, the reason why he does that and things, but you know, he is him. I'm like a sponge in a way that I'm like. Before I was like that, negative. They tell their complaints or problems. Some of them are deeper, some they're shallow, and I take it all in. Sorry for the side stuff, you know. Didn't even think about that. And I try to give my not really advice, just an opinion what the matter, and see what they think. Must be that unattainable platonic ideal again. Once again, Spencer, you can't be thinking about perfect situations. I tried that in high school. My man, I was pissed every day. I was not really depressed. That's a little bit too much. I got some of these sad episodes for a while because I was like, oh man, my day wasn't perfect. Not a perfect relationship with friends. Not a perfect relationship with these. I don't know, with just school overall. Not a perfect relationship. But that's just life, right? We can't really control some of these things. Maybe people never befriend each other without a clear goal in mind. Maybe I'm the dumbass for never having noticed something that's clear as day to everyone else. I just want to hang out without getting dragged into doing everyone's dirty laundry. Funny enough, you mentioned. I mean, I transferred schools, right? Now my friends are we're not really friends. Just, we know one another. We're classmates. I guess we're acquaintances. That's the deepest, that's the highest level that I have attained with one of them. Some of them are friends, of course. I'm just there. Is that too much to ask for? I socialized. Funny how you could feel nostalgic for the life you had only a few months ago. Back in high school, I'd yearn for the day I'll finally get to enter the real world. I was promised that in the real world, things are normal. Oh my god, Spencer. The real world is just weirder as it gets, and harder it is. The moment you graduate, I haven't graduated, but I already have some kind of. I don't have work experience, but talking to my friends and whatnot, and some of the professors speaking their stuff out, it's not easy. Certainly seemed normal before I got here. I'd go to the photo lab every day, say hi to Sally and William, talk to customers all day, and leave. No murders, no conspiracies, no finger pointing, no fear that every new person you meet knows you're a fruit. Aw, Spencer, you fall asleep in there? We're doing the resume workshop next. Man, I feel bad for Spencer, real bad. Reminds me of a friend I have, and it reminds me of a family members that do. That's why I'm a little bit weird as well. Feeling sorry for myself won't get me anywhere, but I keep, Sleepy Bill keeps those stuff in line. Like there are times that it spills over, but I'm alone, I don't. There's lines, I control that shit. There's one thing that's for certain. It's that I've taken my time with it for far too long. I think some of my videos are long because I keep sidetracking. Maybe I should stream or just do a 1 hour long video. I don't know. I gotta put my foot down. I'm not gonna get dragged into anyone's weird shit ever again. Yeah, man. Yeah, Ian, you gotta. Oh, Ian. Yeah, Spencer, you just gotta say it to their face. Not the mean way, but say it in a way that they understand. Oh, okay, we get it. Here's the boundaries. Okay, going back to it. How is it not a problem? Don't you think it's bad that it's supposed to be an industry standard to open your resume with lies? I mean, sort of, but if everyone is on it, it's not really a problem, is it? Oh, yeah. When it comes to resumes, you gotta put in a little, truth about you, right? Your name, parents, or whatever, good background, no police, you got a police record and everything, resume, you got no work experience, but I guess some people do hype it up themselves, like there's some lies in the resume. Or some just lie straight out in the interviews, and HR will be like, wow, this guy, this lady is just, you're right for the job. Even though they themselves know the process, but yeah. Going back to it, it's a waste of time is what it is. And it's right there at the top of the page as if it's the most important bit. Isn't that what the teacher said? Ooh, I'm a highly motivated self-learner, upstarter, pull myself by the bootstraps perfectionist. All those other applicants said the same fucking thing about themselves, but me, I'm different. Aha, that's for sure. God, I couldn't have retained more than 10% of that last workshop. You'd think high-pay grade industry professionals would do a better job than college profs in keeping me engaged. The good news, that had been the last workshop for today. The bad news, now I'm expected to spend a couple of hours trying to impress recruiters for jobs that, as a freshman, there's absolutely no way in hell I'd land. Most of the recruiters have been here for hours too, giving the same spiel over and over, all for the tiny chance to snag a genius that's dumb enough to work for minimum wage. God damn, preach, brother! There's too many people here. I feel a headache coming on from all the noise. It's either that or all the pollen or something. I swear my head never felt this stuffy back home. A lot of people have anxiety. Some people have severe anxiety issues that spill over to social, it messes up with their socialization skills. I got problems. I'm not self-diagnosing once again. This is just what I think, but I'm not gonna put it out there that I have this, right? There are times that I'm worried for nothing. I over-worry. Fear takes over me, and then that's where I fuck up the job, not the job, but the thing that I'm tasked to do. Going back to it, on top of it, the weather's been changing. I'm shivering despite my allegedly warm shirt. In fact, achoo! Gesundheit. Sniff. Hey! Well, Mr. President over here, If it ain't Andrew Park. Where was it park? I don't know. How are you all doing? Hi, Andy. Hey. Andy? Andrew, please, if you don't mind. No promises. How's it going? Work treating you right? Only the usual? Coordinating all the third parties had been quite a challenge, but it should proceed smoothly here on out. This is why I don't want to get president or vice president or secretary for that matter. Those three positions are a ton of work, even at college, man. At school. In a way, it will, if you can 100% give in the effort and can really do that and push yourself beyond the boundaries, it's gonna be good because you have leadership experiences. But I know myself, man. I'm gonna F up. I'm gonna bitch and moan. Not towards other people, you know. I'm just gonna do that by myself. But it's gonna be one hell of a thing. I don't want that. You know what? Comment down below if you've like experienced any leadership positions, either from work experience or just school, be it high school or whatever, you know, high school or college. Sounds awful. Let's say that I'm grateful to have been allowed to take the rest of the day off. Huh. You two know each other? We do. Kurt graciously helped me out with errands a couple of times last year. One of his council pals got on my ass for not letting the gate guard harass me, and I had to do menial labor for Andrew as some kind of fucked up penance. All students need to show their IDs when they enter the institute, Kurt. Especially the ones that get profiled by the guard. Yeah, not gonna lie, it's a standard issue, even in my college. You gotta show your ID. I think in any college or university or school, high school, whatever, elementary, you need some kind of ID. What about you? Huh? Oh, Andrew was friends with my brother. Ah, I getcha. Cool. I rubbed my eyeball for the 100th time today. Hate how my mind automatically goes there. There's no conspiracy. I'm not the center of the world. They all just kind of knew one another from before I met any of them. Exactly, man. You're like, in fact, I bet I'd start feeling pretty left out if I had anything at all to say. Hey, Andrew, wanna grab some lunch with us? Ah, sorry, Spencer. No can do. Kurt and I have a small matter to attend to in a bit. What kind of matter? Oh, they're gonna commit a crime. Yeah, makes sense. We are not. I love teasing Andrew, man. Or rather, Spencer, the character, is teasing Andrew. In either case, we better head out. So if my voice starts to like really low down, if I'm like speaking real normally, like casually, let's have lunch. Let's have lunch together, and let's have lunch another time, Spencer. Yeah, later. Bye. Me and Ian, man. This is gonna be awkward. Check it out. Ian and I walked all the way out of the Institute's south gate. I've no idea why this place is considered part of campus, but what I do know is that the sandwich shop here sells all the same sandwiches the cafeteria does, except $1 cheaper. We pawed a couple of tastefully arranged stone benches in a nearby park. Unfortunately, they all seem to be wet from the rain, so we'll elect to just take a stroll instead. Between the job fair and the cold weather, and the campus out here is almost eerily quiet. A crow caws overhead. I mean, a big enough campus. I've been there, funny enough. Really expensive. I transferred to a less expensive school, like way cheaper, but you know, still provides the same education. Just not, there will be some limited events at the other school that is way more expensive, provides, but it makes sense because you are paying 3.5 times the price, or 3.5 times the price compared to my now institute. This is quite ways away you took me, Spencer. Ian's digging his claw into the sandwich wrapper, looking for a spot where it would easily tear. I think he knows why I brought him here, and I think he can tell I know he does. Despite ample preparation time, I couldn't come up with how to phrase whatever this is. My jaws clenched shut, and I have to rest my sandwich against my lips so that he wouldn't be able to see that my hands are shaking. Something on your mind? Oh, plenty. Whoo! Ha! Okay. Deep breaths. Let's do this. It's gonna be awkward, man. A couple of things, actually. He takes a casual bite of his sandwich. Aw, you know, we don't have to do this. I can just apologize. I fucked up. I acknowledge that. And I'm really sorry. Really, you know? Aw, I like this guy, man. He's straight with us. I think he's actually straight, you know, both intentions right there. But he's not like bullshitting us or anything. Yeah. I'm gonna end this episode right here on a good note. And hopefully you liked the video. Sorry for me rambling about random stuff about my personal life. Not directly, not giving out the small details on who's who, where's where, what are the names, DPB. Just tell us. No. Privacy. But yeah, other than that, thank you for watching. I'll be seeing you in the next episode of 922. We're getting some juicy bits in there. I'm loving the visual novel, man. I'll take it. It's like a break from Corrupted Kingdoms. Yes, I love Corrupted Kingdoms as well, but it's like rewatching. It's like saying I love One Piece, but I keep on watching the same thing over and over again. Let's say I've watched a whole anime, and some guy says, yeah, they keep rewatch it again, man. No, or like playing a game again and again. It just burns me out. Other than that, thank you for watching. I butchered the outro, didn't I? Bye. See ya. Good luck on whatever you're doing.